What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are going to watch Gravity Falls Season 2, Episode 12. Johnny, what's it called?
It's called A Tale of Two Stands.
Alrighty, guys, leave a like. That's all we ask of you today. Full-length reaction watch-alongs we sync up with the time code for Gravity Falls are available over at our Patreon page. Cover a bunch of shows over there exclusively at our Patreon, where we have the option for reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. And thanks to the Prepper team for helping us edit down these highlights. Let's watch this incredible cliffhanger from last episode. And Prepper team, thank you. Thank you. Did I thank you guys? I don't think I did. Thank you.
A mysterious boarded-up cave. It might be filled with lost prehistoric life form.
Good thing you've got your smarts, Poindexter.
I've got the other thing.
What is it called? Oh, right. Punching!
Holy moly.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's so creepy in here.
Hey, don't worry, bro. Wherever we go together. Don't forget to leave our names so they know who owns the place.
Pines! 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 Pines!
Stanley and Stanford.
Interesting.
They are two stands. When it said A Tale of Two Stands, I was like, they're both named Stan? Come on, shorten that intro. We got a lot of episode to cover.
Lengthen that intro. Director's cut.
Finally, after all these long years of waiting, you're actually here!
He's changed.
Brother!
Oh.
Oh, ow! What the heck was that for?
This was an insanely risky move, restarting the portal. Didn't you read my warnings?
Is that J.K. Simmons?
I think it is J.K. Simmons.
You really think I'm gonna thank you after what you did 30 years ago?
What I did? Why, you ungrateful!
Oh, yeah.
Stan, you didn't tell me there were children down here. And some sort of large, hairless gopher?
I get that a lot. Shermie's grandkids.
I have a niece and nephew?
They really are related.
Does anyone else know about this portal?
No, just us. Also maybe the entire U.S. government.
The what?
Fan out. We're not going anywhere till we...
Gotta kill them all.
Gotta kill 'em all.
Well, it looks like we're stuck down here for a while. Who wants to tell us their entire mysterious backstory?
Yes, I have some questions about all this myself, Stanley.
My man's is a lefty.
Your name is Stanford.
Wait, you took my name? What have you been doing all these years, you knucklehead?
Yeah, Uncle Stan, no more lies. You owe us some answers.
No more lies.
Okay. I know I have a lot of explaining to do. It all started a lifetime ago. 1960-something. As if his abnormally high IQ wasn't enough, he also had a rare birth defect. 6 fingers on each hand, which might have explained his obsession with sci-fi mystery weirdness.
He was ambidextrous.
But as different as we were the perfect team. And every day we'd wander the beach looking for adventure.
Whoa.
Look at these two stands.
Ew, what's wrong with you?
Huh. You know what this thing's missing?
Flags. Kings of New Jersey! Kings of New Jersey!
Oh, no. Kings of New Jersey.
I dub thee the Stan of War. Ow! What the heck?
Well, if it ain't the Loser Twins. Nice boat. You get it at the dump?
You jerk.
Listen, dorks, and listen good. You're a 6-fingered freak, and you're just a dumber, sweatier version of him. And you're lucky you have each other because neither of you will ever make any friends.
Wow, this is like a Stephen King book.
For the good times. Those bullies may have been right about us not making many friends. But when push comes to shove, you only really need one.
Oh.
Sure, I got in more than my fair share of trouble. But when your brother's the smartest kid in school, you've always got a leg up on the competition. Till one day.
Pines twins to the principal's office. Pines twins to the principal's office.
Ah, great. What is it this time?
Not you. Him.
Why'd you call the twins then?
Now, Mr. Pines, I'd like to speak with you very frankly, if I may.
Very frankly is the only way I speak.
You have 2 sons.
What's Mike Armantrout?
Your son may be a future millionaire, Mr. Pines.
I'm impressed.
Somebody's got to get paid to scrape the barnacles off of it. Stanford's going places. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you'll have one son here in New Jersey forever.
That is the bright side.
If the college board isn't impressed with my experiment tomorrow, then okay, I'll do the treasure hunting thing.
And if they are?
Well, then I guess you better come visit me on the other side of the country.
Oh no, he sabotaged it, didn't he?
Don't do it, Stan.
This is all your fault, you dumb machine! Oh no! Oh no, no! What did I do? There, all right. Good as new, probably.
What have you done?
Kid, a perpetual motion machine has one job, to not stop. I don't think you're West Coast tech material.
No, wait, don't go! I worked so hard!
Oh, no.
All you ever do is lie and cheat and ride on your brother's coattails. Well, this time you cost our family potential millions. And until you make us a fortune, you're not welcome in this household.
Ah.
Oh.
But I had a plan to fix everything.
Oh, the story's so sad.
Unfortunately, the treasure hunting business was slow going. Apparently gold is some kind of rare metal. In sales. Hi there, I'm Stan Pines of Stanco Enterprises. Are you sick of this always happening to you? Then you need the chamois of the future.
Oh, no.
With the same material astronauts use to clean up cranberry stains on the moon. That's the sham total. It's a total sham. Apparently the cheap dye I used to color them only made stains worse. Customers weren't crazy about that. Luckily, they were chasing me with Stanco brand pitchfork.
Excellent.
My whole life I'd been teased for my 6 fingers, but that got me thinking about anomalies. Things that were odd, unusual, statistically improbable. And according to my investigations, there was one place with a higher concentration of these things than anywhere else.
Gravity Falls.
Meanwhile, your old Uncle Stan was doing great. I'd come up with a sophisticated new business strategy. Come on. Owl. Owl. Football player with an omelet.
Grant money to investigate the strange properties.
Oh my God, he built the mystery shack.
I began to investigate at once. I knew I'd have to record my findings.
Sorry, just got excited there about the journals.
Nerd Dipper.
There were anomalies everywhere, and the more I looked, the more I saw.
Whoa.
I realized the only way to understand Gravity Falls would be to build a gateway, a portal to the source of its weirdness. I decided to call up my old college buddy, Fiddleford McGucket, a young but brilliant mechanic.
No way.
Wow.
In some garage in Palo Alto. An answer to the source of this town's anomalies.
Get out, get out, get out!
The time had come to test it.
Oh, no.
And...
What?
Oh no.
Fiddleford?
When gravity falls and Earth becomes sky, fear the beast with just one eye.
Fiddleford, get a hold of yourself. You're not making any sense.
Cypher.
I can't destroy this. It's my life's work.
I fear we've unleashed a grave danger on the world, one I'd just as soon forget.
Fine. I'll do it without you. I don't need you. I don't need anyone.
I'm the doctor.
What? Who said that? I was in over my head and feared I was losing my sanity. I needed help. Someone I could trust.
You haven't seen your brother in over 10 years. It's okay. He's family. He won't bite.
Who is it? Have you come to steal my eyes?
Well, I can always count on you for a warm welcome.
Stanley, did anyone follow you? Anyone at all?
Hello to you too, pal. Ah! Look, I've been around the world, okay? Whatever it is, I'll understand. There is nothing about this I understand.
It's a trans-universal gateway, a punched hole through a weak spot in our dimension. I created it to unlock the mysteries of the universe.
Stargate.
Take this book, get on a boat, and sail as far away as you can, to the edge of the Earth. Bury it where no one can find it. Stanley, you don't understand what I'm up against, what I've been through.
No, you don't understand what I've been through. I've been to prison in 3 different countries. I once had to chew my way out of the trunk of a car.
Oh.
Said you wanted me to have it, so I'll do what I want with it.
My research! Stanley, give it back!
Open the portal.
You ruined my life!
You ruined your own life! Stanley! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you all right? Ow!
Oh.
Guys, they're turning everything on.
Stanford?
Oh.
Stanford, come back! I didn't mean it!
Oh, that is...
I just got it back! I can't lose him again!
You fuck up, you.
I tried for weeks to turn that dumb machine back on. But without the other 2 journals, it was hopeless.
Just the bread then there, stranger? That'll be 99 cents.
Hey, that's no stranger. That must be the mysterious science guy that lives in the...
Oh, no.
That's why he took his name.
Oh, me too. Do you ever give tours?
No, really, Yes, I do give tours. 10? No. $15 a person.
They all just had that cash ready.
Step right up, folks, to a world of enchantment or whatever. Behold, the, nerdy science box.
Origins.
For once in my life, people were actually buying what I was selling. And so the murder hut was born.
The murder hut.
And I faked a car crash to prove it. Day I was Stanford Pines, Mr. Mystery. By night, I was down in the basement, trying to bring the real Stanford back.
Every day.
I heard talking. It was coming from downstairs.
Oh no, it's too late. The agents are coming for us.
What do we do?
Forgot all about those dudes.
Wait, forget. That's it. I think I know a way we might be able to defeat those agents.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I standing in some sort of goofy, fun knick-knack house?
I've been sent with the latest intel from Washington. According to this very real report, the power surges in Gravity Falls were actually due to radiation.
Great Uncle Stanford, that was amazing!
Let's not go crazy. It was serviceable.
No, it was amazing.
It was amazing.
It's been a long day, and me and my brother have a lot to talk about. So why don't you hit the hay, huh?
But it's the author. I've been waiting so long to ask questions about...
I said hit the hay.
Don't worry, you got like 9 more episodes, Dip.
When the summer's over, you give me my house back, you give me my name back, and this Mystery Shack junk is over forever.
Oh.
You got it?
Fine, on one condition. You stay away from the kids. I don't want them in danger. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're the only family I have left.
Did you hear what they said? I think Uncle Ford said they're gonna buy us puppies made of ice cream. Can you promise me you won't get stupid?
Not stupider than you, dum-dum.
Good night, stupid.
Good night, stupid.
Okay. So it turns out that the stand... But he's not Stan.
Seuss, it's 3 in the morning.
Okay. I understand. Anyway, Act 2. Stan started going
Just hang up. Just hang up. Not hard.
Just pretend you fell asleep, Wendy.
Wow. What an episode.
That was a full-on, bio.
That felt like an hour.
Yeah.
In a good way. Dang. Yeah, that was thick. So much information.
I know.
So much necessary information.
Shit just got so real.
I think they'd spread that out over the course of a couple episodes.
Yep. Instead of taking the extra 6 minutes.
There's a lot like Better Call Saul in this show.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Why uh-oh?
It's just the first reaction sound that came to mind.
Doesn't make
reacting
sense.
even
I don't
now.
understand what the uh-oh means.
Because unoriginality turns people off.
You think you just need to make a sound?
Yes.
Like,
I was like, shit, come up with something, Jay. What do you got? What do you got? What do we got?
Not up to date with the
not
show.
An ooh, no, an nah. Ooh, uh-oh. That could be a fun curveball. Watson
I know,
agrees with
buddy.
me.
Watson, come here.
Come here, buddy.
Because in Better Call Saul, you have Howard. Not Howard. Yeah, Howard. Is it Howard?
Michael
Chuck.
McKean?
Chuck Ham. You got Chuck, and you got Jimmy. And Chuck is the genius lawyer, and then you got Slippin' Jimmy, the brother, Saul, eventually. And he's like the deadbeat, but then the older brother would always take care of him. But then the deadbeat Slippin' Jimmy, they don't quite believe in him. And then eventually it just led to them just having a tumultuous relationship. When all the one brother wanted to do was just Slippin' Jimmy wanted to follow in his brother's footsteps, but he could never quite live up to that image. And there's so much about their camaraderie. It's funny that they got Jonathan Banks to play the dad because he's in Better Call Saul. And so there's just so many similarities I was noticing about their dynamic. Because he turns into one of them Slippin' Jimmy. One of them is like the sleazy guy who goes for
Shystering
profit.
people.
Yeah, and I think that backstory was really well fleshed out, and I don't know when they came up with it, but it feels like it's been there this whole time.
Yeah, in an odd way. Like, even though the structure of the show hasn't necessarily indicated that, it does feel like an integral part of the lore that now I'm wondering if you could maybe trace back even through the first season where you wouldn't necessarily expect it,
Probably. I think it was always been there. It kind of seems like it would have been there from the beginning, and then they fleshed it out. But yeah, to bring Grunkle Stan to this point where he is, he was always a good guy, essentially. He was a bit conniving or whatever. And he had his little messed up plans, but he's also kind of... He's kind of that, kids cover your ears, but the best way to put it is just that unfortunate fuck up. That's what he was.
He's a screw up. He's a screw up who means well and then doesn't do well to clean his messes up when he makes them.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a bad heart for those that he cares about. And watching the origin of the different paths they went down and what helped them balance out as brothers was that they both had a sense of fun. And they ultimately, what's funny about looking at this trajectory is they ended up achieving the thing they set out for. They went on the treasure hunts, essentially, in their own weird way. They discovered these anomalies and these greater-than-life things. Maybe they didn't go sailing around the world together, but they unpacked some of the greatest treasures of Earth here in Gravity Falls. And, Stan, who was always kind of stupid, managed to figure out the books and get the machine working. It took him a few decades, but he eventually got it going and was able to bring his brother back.
Yeah.
So I like the arc of it, but also the note that they end on where it's like, of course it wouldn't be solved. We don't know what Ford has been up to this whole time and what his journey has been while he's been away. But, I can't imagine it's been a super positive time for him. But I think they captured a lot of really exciting, tense notes and capturing that 60s life in the flashbacks and just the spirit and whimsy and the dramatic heft and layers while also keeping nice comedy intertwined. I thought this was a really, really well done episode with a backstory that was insanely compelling from beginning to end, and watching how their journeys came to be here was very exciting. I really loved this one. I thought this one was really good. The last couple episodes have maybe not been the funniest episodes, but they're not setting out to be the funniest.
Oh, yeah.
They are uncovering a lot and doing different sci-fi tones, and I really think that they got these last two have been very, very, very special. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, they're super gripping, and it's the right level. It's I appreciate that because this show does skew a little bit older. I thought the just back and forth of their actual, brotherly relationship played really nicely, because it's easy to make that feel trite of oh, come on, just express your feelings and talk about it. But the way in which they maintain the barriers even up to the end, but you can tell where that, trauma comes from. Yeah, it's it was just enough to make it feel like you're watching some kind of actual, little bit of a family drama happen, but within, you know, the sort of whimsical boundaries of the show's style and aesthetic, and there are like so many wonderful sight gags like throughout the decades as we're exploring, and then to see it come up to today, see how, you know, even the regulars of the cast who have filled out Gravity Falls kind of factored in. You know, you get that little payoff with McGucket, you know, further expounding on him, and too, like the parallel that they bring for Dipper and Mabel, because I can't remember what episode it was, but there's an episode, you know, further back where they do kind of come to like a big rift between the two of them, and they feel like the summer's ruined, and, you know, they're both growing up, and, you know, they want to kind of stop that. They don't want to end up like these two, and then to bring that back around here is sort of the end-off note for them, and to leave it where, like, Mabel does just kind of look like she's not fully resolved. Like, you know, I feel like in a different show or a more light show, it would be like, oh, everyone's got to be happy by the end. Or at least, you know, like Dipper and Mabel should be happy by the end. Everything's going to be fine. But, you know, that actual sort of family nuance of like things don't always go the way you want, and love can be harder to communicate than you think it is when life gets in the way. Yeah, there's just like so many wonderful tones alongside all like the cool, fun, you know, science fiction stuff like you mentioned. And like they're good at making that stuff feel like actually kind of intense, you know, like when they're starting up the machine and everything, like even though that's all in the past, you're like, oh man, this does seem like a, you know, something that could like rip the world apart. And yeah, it's like a really, the mystery and the stakes feel very alive, you know, despite all the whimsy, and a lot of great New Jersey jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, it was great.
Gravity Falls, you've done it again.
Can't wait for the next one.
Journey's coming to a close now. It's been the best it's ever been. But thank you guys for joining us on this journey. Subscribe, leave a like, and let's end this with a Patron. David Gandy. You know, you got us Gravity Falls apparel, and we're not wearing any of that.
Dude.
But your book is...
Dude, the journal.
Unfortunately, not. It's actually just cut off right off frame.
The journal.
It's right next to that Batman v Superman. But number 3 journal's right over there. And we were told not to flip through it because there could be spoilers in it, so we had to wait.
Yeah.
But it is right next to that Batman, right over there.
We're getting into the zone where we could maybe actually read the journal now.
One of these days.
Yeah.
And David, I hope you are going on some adventures, and you did send me a message that I just figured I'd answer on camera here.
Oh, good. Yeah. But
w-
text it, you know.
Let's see here. Hey, have you ever used anamorphic lenses to get a more cinematic look over the spherical photographic lenses?
Not here for this channel.
B&H has a 50mm f1.8 for Sony on sale, and Dave was thinking about getting it.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, you could report back to us with your findings, because, I mean, here in the studio, we don't really have a reason to shoot anamorphic, but... because I feel like anamorphic, I think, is like extra wide, you know? Get the black bars and stuff. I feel like that would leave a little less room for like footage of reactions and whatnot. But out in the filmmaking world and the photography world, I think it's a great idea, and you should swipe that lens up.
No. Send.
Okay. Well, you know, David, much like the Pines brothers, you know, life finds a way. We all make our choices and then live with the fallout. So,
David,
keep with those lenses.
Hope you're having some awesome adventures out in Arizona. Enjoy that new comfy house. Talk with you soon, buddy.